Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bomber Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow of Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman Jr. exposes Vasyl Lomachenko for the ducker and liar that he is. Let's talk about an interview he did on Fight Hype. I'll link the interview in the description or the source link. Shout out to them. And they caught up with Fight Hype. Fight Hype caught up with Mauricio Sulaiman Jr. to ask him, what is Lomachenko talking about that he didn't request the WBC franchise title. Mauricio Sulaiman kept it 100 here, and he says that he don't know what Lomachenko talking about. It's not a truth. It's not a lie. It's a fact that Top Rank came to the WBC board and requested that Lomachenko become the franchise champion. Now, people say, well, that was Bob Arum and that was Top Rank. But he said that Vasyl Lomachenko signed off on it. All right? He put his signature on the form. So, at the end of the day, ain't no two ways around it. People in the comment section yesterday when I talked about it is going around saying that, oh, you lying and Lomachenko not lying. He lied. Mauricio Sulaiman Jr. exposed him. He said it's not a truth. It's not a lie. It's just the fact that they came to him and requested for the franchise title. Now, Bob said it. Bob Arum told Devin Haney to his face that he'd never get a shot at Lomachenko after the Mauricio Hooker and Jose Ramirez fight. He told him to his face, like, it ain't happening. You signed with the wrong promotional company, and they gonna make Lomachenko the franchise champion. Why you think Bob Arum been kind of dick riding Canelo franchise championship belt? Because he knew Lomachenko needed that same treatment to protect him from the big, strong, young black fighter like Canelo ducked Jamal Charlo and Lomachenko ducked Devin Haney. Now, a lot of us believe that, hey, Loma and Canelo should be able to beat Jamal and Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? But if we thinking they can beat him, right? But they don't believe they can beat him. If Lomachenko really was with all the shit, he wanted all the smoke, he would have fought Devin Haney next. The Lopez and Kobe not going nowhere. He could have fought Devin Haney next. Devin Haney just fought in November. You know, Lomachenko was trying to come back like December 1st or December 7th. They could have been with the shits and fought each other. But they wasn't confident that Lomachenko could beat Devin Haney. Had that been like Anthony Corolla, or had that been, somebody that wasn't a threat to Lomachenko, they'd have made that fight. Lomachenko would have fought again this year. But at the end of the day, people going to go back and forth and protect who they want to protect. Like a Wilder video I did yesterday, I said, well, Wilder should have took the deal. People saying, well, you got Wilder to do a drop for you being pro Wilder. I said Wilder should have took the $100 million deal or the $120 million deal from the zone. I've said it 100 times over. But people don't listen to the video. They just want to comment, go off the title, and I hate those type of people. If you're not going to listen to the video, or you can't comprehend, or you don't speak English, then you shouldn't even comment. Just keep it moving. Thumbs up or thumbs down in the video. But right now and here is that Lomachenko is fraud, man. Another dude that come out here like Errol Spence and say, I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. And then when you pull the cover off of him, he ain't nothing but a scared little dude that's being match made to fight people that his skills do well against. And I think most of us believe he should be able to take out Devin Haney. Devin Haney ain't indestructible at 20 years old. He ain't unbeatable, but Devin Haney want that fight. And Eddie Hearn willing to do that fight. And you don't see a lot of promoters willing to put their young lions in there with a threat like Lomachenko. We not saying Loma can't fight. But at the end of the day, he dropped the belt. He dropped the belt. He gave it to Devin Haney. And from my record, he ain't going to be undisputed. And I'll talk about that in a second. But Sulaiman ain't out here playing no roles when it comes to Devin Haney. He kept it real. Like, man, these dudes came to me and they asked for this. And when he said they came to me and they asked for it, they gave him some money. Let me go ahead and translate that for people that don't understand. When he said Top Rank came to us and asked us, they came to the boards and asked us to, make Devin Haney, make Lomachenko the franchise champion. And Lomachenko signed off on it. Well, what he's saying is they came with a bag of money. They paid us to vote on it. And then Lomachenko signed off on it, so we made it happen. Same thing what happened with, Loma getting a vacant title shot while he had 2 world titles. Bob Arum paid for that. That just shows you that he willing to put money behind Lomachenko and not get a return because he white, but he not willing to put money behind Terence Crawford and definitely get a return. That's what it just boiled down to. You know what I'm saying? Bob Arum is just, messing with Loma because he white. He gonna take care of him, but he ain't gonna take care of Terrence Crawford. We know that. He not gonna take care of Terrence Crawford. No matter, Terrence Crawford gonna give him 10 times the return as an American fighter, a black American fighter, than Lomachenko. He putting all these resources and money into Lomachenko, and ain't no return coming back. None. No return coming back. What is he getting in return? He not selling out arenas. His fight versus Corella, his last fight in America, only like 300-400 people bought tickets. It was completely empty. All right. He's still fighting in a theater room. He don't have a fan base. Come on. He going pay-per-view. All these Lomachenko fans, ain't nobody going to pay for his pay-per-view. I know for a fact more Wilder fans going to pay for this pay-per-view and they say it won't sell than any fans to pay for a Lomachenko pay-per-view not involved with Gervonta Tank Davis. These are the facts. They quick to say nobody going to buy a Wilder pay-per-view and y'all say Wilder the face of boxing. He only getting $3 million on pay-per-view. Lomachenko can't even get on pay-per-view. Who he gonna fight other than Tank? He fight T.O. That's a flop. What y'all gonna say about Lomachenko? At least the brothers gonna buy Deontay Wilder fight or go to the movie theaters like I. Y'all not even gonna buy Lomachenko pay-per-view. The same people was dick riding Triple G. His pay-per-view with like David Lemieux was going triple wood, and his pay-per-view with Danny Jacobs. I went to that fight, did like 140, 150,000 pay-per-view buys. But Triple G has so many fans out here. A lot of these dudes just fans because they anti-black, all right? You know what I'm saying? It ain't even that they pro-white, they anti-black. They can't even tell you why they like Lomachenko. Come on, why? Why? What did he do so good in the boxing ring? He ain't out here getting stoppages like that, dude. Get the fuck up out of here. He got more dudes that quit than he really put on the canvas like that. But hey, it is what it is. But in my opinion, he ain't no undisputed. When he dropped that WBC belt, he ain't undisputed to me. So when they try to go out here and say he undisputed, how you undisputed with the WB franchise title? You cannot win it or you can't lose it. So no, they not going back in history like they do with Pacquiao and say he a 6-7 time 8 division weight champion, whatever he is. A lot of those belts was fake. Several of those belts that Manny Pacquiao had was fake. He dug Nate Campbell. He ducked a lot of dudes. 3 of those belts was not real. 3 or 4 of those belts was not real world titles. Same thing they do with Golovkin. He got this many title defenses. How do you call an interim and a regular WBA title? Those are not real world titles. He did not have the super WBA title for that long. So they do that. When they come to a black fighter, they come in here and tell us, they'll discredit anything that we do. You know what I'm saying? They'll discredit anything that we do. But at the same time, like I said before, he not undisputed. Nope. Unless he got that real WBC title, he not undisputed. So I'm not going to let people get away with it. ESPN not to be saying, Lomachenko is undisputed world champion of the world. And he's not undisputed. He had the title that Lopez or Comey cannot win or lose. Or not win. He cannot lose in the WBC franchise title. It's nothing. It's a duck belt. And Mauricio Sulaiman Jr., every video he get is dropped. Fight Hype, Radio Raheem joint, it got 1,000 dislikes. Because everybody know he full of crap. Instead of enforcing the mandatories in Jamal Charlo and Canelo Alvarez or Lomachenko and Devin Haney, he want to ride both sides of the politic thing and the network thing. And this is why you ain't gonna always get Devin Haney. You ain't gonna get all this Al Heyman and Bob working together in the zone, and Al in the zone and Bob and all them working together, because the sanctioned belt bodies won't enforce it. They creating belts for individual networks to keep them happy, and they cool just calling they fighter a fake world champion. That's what's happening. Each network got its own belt. You got somebody on the network that's regular WBA, interim, gold WBA, super WBA, diamond WBC, silver WBC, franchise, regular franchise, regular WBC. They already got individual network belts. People laughing at the PBC belt. I would respect the PBC belt more than the rest of them. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Quickest way to get in touch with me is email and Twitter, then the rest of the social media sites. If it's social media sites you feel I should be on, hit me up and let me know what it is so I can join it and I can put it into rotation. One time for the one.